So over the last few months, images like this out of Darfur, Sudan have left many appalled, so I'm here to try to explain the situation in as few words as possible. In the 60s and 70s, Libya's dictator Muammar Gaddafi was a pan-Arab who believed in the unity of Arab people and the expansion of Arab influence. To do this, he helped create, fund, and arm Arab militias in Libya's southern neighbors, including the Islamic Legion in Chad. After a failed invasion of Chad by Gaddafi and the defeat of Libya's army in 1987, the remnants of the Islamic Legion fled across the border into Sudan and sought refuge among their Arab tribes. By the next year, 1988, Sudan's Abala and Baggara Arabs had joined the group and restructured it as the Arab Gathering. As they expanded across Darfur, the Arab Gathering changed its name to Janjaweed. In the 90s, as Gaddafi switched from a policy of pan-Arabism to pan-Afghanism, the Janjaweed lost their Libyan benefactor and became an arm of the Sudanese state to put down rebels and dissidents in the region. They used their orders to attack and recover rebel-held areas of Darfur as their chance to Arabize the area and annihilate the Afghan tribes that made up the rebels. After the United States and the UN accused the Sudanese government of sponsoring genocide, instead of disarming the group, the Janjaweed were restructured and renamed as the Rapid Support Forces, or RSF, in 2013. In 2023, the Sudanese government attempted to fully integrate the RSF into the Sudanese armed forces, and the ensuing power struggle turned into an all-out civil war, with the RSF massacring non-Arabs in the areas they conquered. The focus of the RSF violence has been the Masalit people. Originally from what is today Tunisia and Libya, the Masalit were pushed out of their native lands when Arabs invaded around 640 AD, being pushed further and further south to avoid Arab expansion, eventually settling in what is today Chad and Sudan. As if to add insult to injury, these native Africans left their traditional home to avoid Arab annihilation, just for those same Arabs to follow them and attempt to wipe them out more than 1,000 years later, with more than 200,000 being killed by the Janjaweed RSF since the year 2003.